while learning an instrument. Each of the musicians here tonight have demonstrated their ability and desire and have earned membership in the Stillwater 5th grade band program. They are going to demonstrate what they have learned up to this point in their brief but successful musical careers. After learning how to take the instruments out of the cases and assembling them, they finally got to do what they had been wanting to do for a long time: produce the first sound on their instruments. And it sounded something like this. It was obvious they had some challenges facing them in the next few days. The second week proved to be quite eventful. Miss Edie, Mr. Lindsay, Miss Simon, and Mr. Watt patiently worked with the band until they could all produce their first note. Now they sounded like this. Quite an improvement, but they needed a little more work before they were ready for this performance. This is necessary to perform together. They added a different rhythm or beat for those first notes, and it began to take on a new sound. They added a couple of new notes, and the exercises grew longer, making them more challenging. Start playing some recognizable tunes. This might have been the moment at home when you felt for the first time the music lessons were starting to take hold. This is Miss Simon leading the bands from Anderson, Lake Elmo, and Lily Lake, demonstrating what they sounded like at school that day. As the band members began to complete the next few lessons, everyone was convinced that this was going to be one of our finest beginning bands ever. Here is Mr. Lindsay leading the Afton Lakeland, Brookview, and Gate program bands playing one of their favorite pieces, French folk song. In the classic American folk song, Lightly Rode. Sound and have worked very hard to be able to prepare this first performance in such a short time. This has certainly been an exciting evening for all of us, and we're glad that you are here. Support at home is vital if your musician is to continue to grow at this fast rate. Your interest can make all the difference in the world. Be sure to check the online calendar for the next performance date at your student's elementary school. Please plan to join us in person or online so you can enjoy the band performing together, as well as follow their progress in musical growth. We will now present our last selection, Hot Cross Buns. Congratulations to all fifth grade band musicians. We are pleased and gratified with the accomplishments of these young people and look forward to their continued membership in the Stillwater Band program. Let's give our fifth graders one more round of applause.
To guide our fifth graders through their first full performance. 3 years later, our students are ready to perform full ensemble music with divided parts, full percussion, extended range, different keys, advanced rhythms, and harmonies. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Michael Walk and Mr. Joel Bryan, who will conduct our 8th grade musicians in Habit by Salvador Jacobo and Bazaar, composed by Randall Stanbridge.
Thank you all for supporting our musicians this evening. If you'd like to congratulate any of the musicians for the performance, the high school students are selling concert kudos in the cafeteria.